You must have heard of the 10 coolest things in Manchuria. In fact, in Western history, there are also 10 cool things that are comparable to Lingqi, which is breathtaking. The following content is very heavy. I hope you can hold on to the end. Humans invented wheels 6,000 years ago. The appearance of wheels greatly improved productivity, but soon this wisdom was used to punish people, especially ancient Romans. They devised a game called the wheel game. Tie the bearer to the wheel, put a spanner on the bottom, and spin the wheel. The bearer was spanned. I think this is the most powerful weapon of our generation. It's the one that can kill people with great strength. The worst part of this is that the people who are being crushed will feel the pressure increase step by step. Before they die, they can even hear the cracking sound of their brain. Eventually, all of their organs will be crushed, and they will die a tragic death. The lais force is most powerful weapon of our generation. Ancient Romans had the most powerful sliding and twisting techniques. These techniques created advanced weightlifting and martial arts. They also created a terrible pull. The four limbs of the prisoner were tied on both ends of the slide. According to the principle of twisting and pulling, even the prisoner's arm could not stop. What's more, they added iron spikes on the execution. The prisoner's back would be gradually torn by the iron spikes. This execution can control the force. Sometimes it can last a few hours or even longer. It's much more cruel than the 5-horse division, the shape of the tree and the shape of the tree. In addition to using advanced equipment, Romanians are also good at using natural forces, such as the shape of the tree. The walker used a rope to pull the two trees together. The prisoner's feet were tied to the two trees. Then the walker loosened the rope. The force of the tree trunk directly tore the prisoner in half. Later, they felt that such a way of death was too fast, so they invented the shape of the tree and poured the prisoner out. Then the two people took the saw and slowly sawed it from the top. Let the prisoner feel the pain of the internal organs slowly slipping out. In the Middle Ages, people have made long-term progress in the development of cool technology. For example, the Vajrayana pirates cut open their backs to show their ribs when they faced their enemies. Then they cut off the ribs with their bare hands and spread them out. After showing the lungs of the prisoners will shrink rapidly. The ribs also shake like the wings of a bloodthirsty tiger. Rat shape. The blood is printed with the name of Lao Ying, and the rat shape in the Middle Ages is the real use of the nature of animals. The stars will put the iron bucket full of rats on the prisoner's stomach and then burn the bucket with fire. In order to survive, the rats will try their best to dig into the soft part, and the human skin is obviously not as good as the iron bucket. Some people will even put the iron bucket on the prisoner's head. Dorman wheels are also a type of rat. Many people may think of cute rat wheels. There is also a wheel with the same appearance as this in the Middle Ages. It's just that it's full of spines inside. When the perpetrator turns the handle, the victim will roll inside. Then he will be hurt by the spines one by one and eventually bleed to death. Not every place can have a high-cost life-saving wheel. Those who are shy in the middle of the field usually use the wheel as a substitute. The perpetrator tied the prisoner on the wheel. As the wheel turned, it gradually interrupted the prisoner's limbs. When the limbs are as soft as noodles, tie it on the wheel in a twisted way, then lift it high and weigh it. The prisoner will slowly fade in the sun. After turning all kinds of wheels, people invented the wheel breaker. It's similar to the duck-shaped principle of ancient Roman farmers. It's just that this one is for the head. The prisoner's head is under tremendous pressure as he turns his hand. Then the chin is dislocated. Then the eyeballs burst out. Finally, the brain will swim out of the earlobe. Due to the excellent performance effect, sui ru shi was widely used in the Middle Ages, wooden suit form. In the end, this execution, because it was too simple and crude, was widely loved in the Middle Ages. It is the wooden suit form. It's very simple. Just insert a piece of wood into the prisoner's body, then stand up the wooden suit.